It's week 8 of the NFL, and we'll see Christian Watson. It's week 8 of the NFL, and we'll see Christian Watson.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on speed over parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10. To throw now, here's Love. Catch made by Watson on the out route. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You look at this Niner defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
On 3rd down, Love. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And he's going to miss this one wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Lawrence to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
2nd down and 4. Love going to give this one to Jones. Oh, good move. And he's got some space here. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. This defense for the Niners very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Niners' 24-yard line.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Love looking to throw it. And that'll be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that.
Touchdown, Packers! A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. Carlson's extra point up and good, and we are tied at 7. Still even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they make it more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Green Bay returning on offense, led by running back Aaron Jones. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple of days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. On play action, Love to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Niner defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing, Love. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
Love to throw for it on fourth. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From midfield now, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. There he goes, left side. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk, 50 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
And we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On 2nd down, it's Jones. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the Packers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Again, it's Jones. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the delay, Jones. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. 4 receivers in the package. Here's 3rd and 7.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Love now. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now 2nd and 3.
At the 27-yard line.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. And now another one thrown incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Carlson on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, are you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Fielded at the 33. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
At the 44-yard line.
Up the middle, Jones. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. Now Lawrence on 1st down. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Lawrence will throw. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. to throw now. Here's Love. Caught on the right side by Jones. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On third down, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 20. First down, San Francisco.
On first down, Lawrence forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And Deebo going to have a Niners first down as he'll get this down inside the 40. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Buying time to his left. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards yards, but needed 10.
Yeah, 60 something. You gotta get something from one of them greens, the green beans, the corn, or something and warm it up. You know how to do that. Because you be wanting different stuff.
And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a 41-yard punt.
There's another pan at the top, Jordan.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the
you ain't gonna eat number one anyway. You gonna grab two, eat one, and put the other one in the refrigerator for the next 18 days.
Punt to start things out, and now Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, force the ball free.
For your push-up, they should still be warm. Put on 1-0-0. Oh, 5-0.
Working out of the gun.
5-0-0 minutes.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Lawrence to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a yard. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Gets around him. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Lawrence. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 17 yards out. And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. An extra point try now for Moody. And the lead is up to 14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's Love. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 87 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Love looking to throw it. That's taken in by Watson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49ers 49-yard line.
Love now. A complete once again to Watson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Love. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Love, they go play action now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Off the play fake, Love.
No, just one go.
Goes. The 49ers get there.
Just bring me a bag of them. That's what I'm saying.
Get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
A 60-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
How did half of them disappear already?
On first
That's
down,
what I need
this
to know.
is McCaffrey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Do you know who had what you had, my cousin?
There, second down.
Yeah, I saw him.
Who do you have, my cousin?
From midfield now, Lawrence. Open man is Samuel, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Now Lawrence. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit. And then now you can see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Deommodore Lenoir. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
At the 16-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Love here. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. To throw now, here's Love. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taken in by Samuel. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Leah.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. Shoves him aside.
Pick the cracker up right here, third and trash. Cracker right here.
By plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
No, look at that. Catholic cracker.
On play action, Lawrence. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Lawrence steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play. Back now at Lambeau. The Niners on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition pick 6 from earlier in this game.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And the pick 6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this 4th quarter. Lawrence will try again after the pick 6. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. This is taken at the 23. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 41-yard line.
Now Love. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds across midfield at the 48.
And inside give to Jones. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down, and he'll get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 4th and 1. Love from the gun. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing. Love. And he is caught. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll go again to Jones. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Running right, Jones. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. The give is to Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Personal foul. Baseman. Defense.
The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Love. Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Carlson's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as the tackle made up near the 35. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Lawrence. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. Packer football here. First down and 10. First down, Love to pass. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here, second and 10. Love looking to throw it. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Here's first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They come up now on second and 2. And his throw is going to be incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. One last shot now for Love. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the 49ers come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Of course, the game can't end with a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more crack.
So now you get an untimed play, which should be the last one, unless it happens again and there's another defensive penalty.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play again. If we could only have that final snap to do over one more time, maybe with a different play call.
So for the Niners, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
14 of the National Football League. And coming up, we've got Aaron Rodgers. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Broncos.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him to make sure that they had him. And boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast."
Kamara gets it again on second down. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now, after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
Tough to call Wilson's first season in Denver a success. A massive trade landed in there, but he posted the fewest wins and touchdown passes of his career. Looking to jump back to the form we've seen in past seasons in Seattle.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Jeffrey Simmons just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. Returnable here from the 38. Oh, nice move. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Out of the gun, Fields. Pressure comes, and down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Fields. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Here's Kamara off the draw. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And it's now 3-0 Texans. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Shoves him away. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. The Texans here on third down putting an extra defender in the secondary. Now it's Rodgers. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. And here's Bradley Pinion now. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Texans will take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Fields. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Fields. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. On play action, Fields work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Now a first down throw. Fields dancing to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Kamara up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a first down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
Award that tackle for loss to the linebacker, Denzel Perryman.
Jordan.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields.
What I'm going with?
Rush coming in, he's taken down.
Take a picture.
Aaron Donald in there for the sack, and that is
Already
now
cleaned the
21
kitchen. What you
for
mean?
him on the year. Wow, what a season.
Oh, what's
He's the
clean
NFL
something?
sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category.
The kitchen clean. It's got to be stood up. It's got to be stuff being stood up.
And this is going to be another first down as they make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. Here's Fields. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Second down and 3, ball on the 7. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. This now a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Here's Fields. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Justin Fields, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Rodgers now on first down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. On play action, it's Rodgers. To the right side and complete to Thomas. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Now Rodgers. That's out wide here for Robinson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here now 2nd and 4. And again, it's Rodgers. This one brought in by Jefferson. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Rodgers now to throw. Got an open man, it's Josh Palmer. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
Gain of 19 yards. First down, Broncos.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Rodgers again now. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
And he is caught. And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Robinson will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Fields hit and the ball is loose. It's picked up by the ball. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands to try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense set to regain possession. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you did.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st down, it's Fields. His throw incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They think he can win every battle.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the 50, here's Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Fields. The left side completion to Jones. 2nd catch for him today, able to wind up the 1st down. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Credit Corey Littleton blowing that play up. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Jones now in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
3rd and long. It's Fields. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Shaq Lawson able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 37. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And Denver getting set to take the field. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. He was waving his arms running the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that answer.
Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Here's Rodgers to throw. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll be stopped right there at the 31. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Complete. Jefferson the target. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And it's the Niners who have the lead as those two teams play the second quarter. Kadarius Toney, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head off and check out a second game.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing is Rodgers. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Here's Rodgers. That's completed right side to Palmer. And he will have the Broncos first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. On play action, it's Rodgers. And his throw here is incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it?
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
Now Rodgers, and that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the 2nd half. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken out at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw is Fields. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Here's Fields. And this is going to be incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now Rodgers. This is Smith with a grab. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, he'll run that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Rodgers. And they're going to move it down the inside the 25. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
And the Broncos first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Down to the 22-yard line. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 2nd down and 8. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Rodgers going to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll run with Robinson. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
As larger been the air attack has gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
On play action, now Rodgers. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Robinson is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And here comes the Texans now. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A good gain on 1st, has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
It wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in, went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. And Jones has it over the middle. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And out will come the offense as they take over. And coming out now, the Broncos. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know that
a breakaway from Michael Thomas. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First down, Denver.
Robinson up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Off the edge and right to the ball that time was Kyle Van Noy. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Brian Robinson Jr. with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here, they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. On 1st down, it's Fields. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
Well, it certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
They have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. David Onyemata able to drop him for a loss of a couple. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up 1st downs.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 47 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Robinson with another carry. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Brian Robinson Jr. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this taken in at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Here's Fields. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Fields. They'll get this out to Kamara. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Fields. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. Now Fields. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2nd and 10. Fields again. To Jefferson on the slant. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now it's Fields. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Shaq Lawson. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Second down and a run by Robinson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Here's Bradley Pena now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now it's Lockett. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down, Fields. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. Back to throw, Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Denver, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.